Tonight, a call for justice surrounding the death of 43-year-old Eric Garner, who died after being put in a chokehold by an NYPD officer. The events leading up to Garner's death caught on camera, and tonight, the mother of Garner's child speaks out to RFL. Also this evening, live in Connecticut, where New Jersey Governor Chris Christie attending a fundraiser for Connecticut's Republican Party. However, Christie's visit not being well received by everyone. Angry activists from Newtown, they're protesting Christie's appearance following his veto of a gun bill and comments he made about the tragedy at Sandy Hook. Plus, sexual assault investigations sweeping college campuses across the country, and the feds are taking over dozens of probes. We'll be speaking with an expert about the rise in cases and why so many of them go unreported. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to RFL. I'm Richard French, and thank you so much for joining us. Well, tonight we will begin on Staten Island, where there is more fallout in the case of 43-year-old Eric Garner. Investigators trying to determine whether officers' actions played any role in his death.
Don't touch me.
This video of a man being taken into police custody just before he died.
I can't breathe.
Sparking controversy and fueling major investigations. New York City police and prosecutors trying to determine whether NYPD officers used excessive force to arrest Eric Garner for allegedly selling illegal cigarettes. You see one officer wrapping his arm around Garner's neck.
He was saying, "Stop resisting." He's like, "I'm not resisting, I'm not resisting."
That officer, Daniel Pantaleo, now on modified desk duty, his badge and gun taken away, while investigators looked into whether this was technically a chokehold, a tactic banned by the NYPD.
As defined in the department's patrol guide, that this would appear to have been a chokehold.
The video then shows officers on top of Garner pressing his face against the concrete. Garner was pronounced dead at a hospital an hour later.
It just snatched my heart right out my chest, like I'm an empty shell right now.
Investigators also looking into the actions of several of the EMS workers who responded to the scene.
EMS, come on. We're here to help.
4 of them now also on modified duty as the outrage over this case grows.
An unarmed man was subjected to a chokehold, and the result is he is no longer with us.
Now, the mother of Garner's newborn baby breaks down in tears in an exclusive interview with RFL this evening. Dominic Carter joining us live from Staten Island with much more. Dominic?
Richard, tensions remain high tonight here on Staten Island. This while late this afternoon, the mother of Eric Garner's infant child broke down in tears during our exclusive interview. First of all, our condolences to you. How do you feel?
I'm hurt right now. I mean, I'm broken. It's a tragedy. I'm outraged that the NYPD are murderers. They're supposed to be here to protect and serve us, and they are killing us. And it is very sad. Like, they took a good man out of here, and a father. It's troubling. I don't even have a lot of words.
What was it like for you? It was very tough for me. To look at that video. And I've been covering these types of cases for a very long time. What was it like for you?
It was hard. I couldn't even watch the whole video. It almost took my breath away. Oh.
I understand that he was here on Tuesday?
Yes. Tuesday night he came and we sat and he held her and fed her and we joked how we normally joked. And he left. And I seen him Thursday around 12 o'clock. Then I got a phone call a little after 3. And they said,
Put your hand behind your back. I can't breathe.
The cops choked him, and
I can't breathe.
he was on his way to the emergency room. That is. It's the last time the last time I heard or saw.
You're very upset right now. Why?
I'm hurt. They robbed me of my best friend. They robbed. You know, they took a good man out of here. You know, my daughter's never gonna be able to see him. You know, she's never gonna be able to walk with him and talk with him. And it's heartbroken. He has children. He doesn't just have legacy. He has children. He has people that love him. Like, this is hard. This is very hard. This is very hard. I'm hurt, you know. I'm really, really hurt right now.
Your family members are here off to the side with out of view of the camera, but they're here to support you. Your dad is here with you. Have you had much sleep in the last couple of days?
No, sleep.
What about the claim that police are putting out of his apparent arrest record?
I've been with Eric 6 years, and he was harassed. He was harassed. I don't care about that. He was harassed. Arresting him, they wanted to arrest him. They have no reason to lock Eric up. I don't care what they're talking about.
Back up and get on that step. Okay, back up.
He was harassed. Literally harassed.
Why would they harass him?
I don't even know. They had a vendetta against Eric. I don't even know why. I really don't. I really don't. Cigarettes can't be it. Cigarettes can't be it. Cigarettes cannot be it. All the stores up and down Bay Street sell cigarettes.
What would you like to see happen? What should happen to the police officer that applied the apparent illegal, because it's illegal?
They should all be fired. All of the officers that responded to the call that was standing there in that huddle, they should all be fired.
Why should they all be fired?
Because none of them did their jobs. They're all trained. All of them are trained, and nobody responded. No one reacted. They let him die there. They watched him die. The 4 EMS workers, them as well. They all should be fired. They should all be fired. None of them should be able to work at all. Not in this field. And I think they need counseling.
My last question, do you think this has changed your life forever?
My life has changed forever. It's changed forever. The lives are not just my children, but the 4 children that he helped me raise. It is horrible. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know. I'm stuck right here. I sleep here.
And so, Richard, this is the situation back here live in Staten Island, where this is the actual location where this happened. And it's very clear, Richard, police are trying to de-escalate the situation. We have been standing out here for the last 6 hours. And during that time, Richard, only 1 police vehicle came by. And even at that time, there was a commander dressed in a white shirt. She had on her white shirt as a commander. She was in the vehicle. So police are trying to de-escalate the situation. The funeral for Mr. Garner, Richard, is set for Wednesday. Reporting live from Staten Island, I'm Dominic Carter. Richard, let's go back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much here. And we will be speaking later this program with a former New York Police Department detective about the investigation surrounding Garner's death, and were the police officers completely out of line? Were they following protocol here? What should be the punishment if punishment is merited in this particular case? We're going to be talking about this in a situation, obviously, that's developing in front of us. And also we'll be heading out to Connecticut. We'll be joined with Andrew Whitman, who's live there at a fundraiser that Chris Christie expects to attend, and more than a few folks in the state of Connecticut. None too happy about some of the comments that Mr. Christie made in relation to vetoing gun legislation and what he had to say about some of those Newtown families who lost loved ones. Stay with us, everyone. RFL will be right back right after this.